Hello everyone and welcome to Season 1. Today we're watching Skeleton Knight in Another World, Episode 11. We're almost at the end, which is a reminder that next season I'm gonna be picking some anime blindly to watch. No idea what I'll be getting myself into. If you want to have say in that, join the Discord. We have a anime suggestions channel so that you can have an input. Now let's go back to that. What happened last time? We had Ark, Ariane, and Ponta arriving in the Holy Empire. Ariane was mentioning how slave elves, it's not illegal here, so they can't do like in the open. So she's very nervous around this area. But they meet another elf that's living among the humans in this outer city, Karsi. And he raised the question to Ariane of coexisting with the humans, the elves and the humans. She just cannot fathom that at the moment because of everything they done to them prior. But they did decide to work together for a project that Karsi was doing with sandworms because he required the information about the monsters and he had information about the map and he was gonna give in the information about the book of monsters he had as well, and that really excited Ark. We had a drunk Ariane in the middle of the night, but the next day they went to go after the sandworm, which is near some wyverns. Turns out the sandworm was not 4 or 5 meters as they expected, but more like 30. And it seemed to be immune to the fire attacks from Ariane, even though that was supposed to be their weakness. Thankfully, they had Ark to take care of that, and he just did a strength battle and just lifted up and smacked it out. We did see that there was a ring on it, controlling it, but I don't think Ark and the others noticed that. Speaking of rings, you know what? Let's leave the ring thing for later. Let's stick with the whole sandworm and Karsi part. So Ariane questions Karsi on why he's been doing that, why he's living in a human city for 10 years now. And he mentioned he loves humans, and before he used to think differently about the humans when he used to live in an elf village. But living here with the humans gave him a new perspective, and he likes them. So that is something that Ariane is gonna go by and learn about the humans. After all, there's good and bad humans, good and bad elves. Just need to find out which ones are the bad apples. But now we're gonna go to the end section of last episode, where we had that guy, which I do not remember the name, but he was working with the Emperor. And he just tossed one of the girls out to feed one of the monsters that he was preparing. And apparently the monsters are very strong because it showed that one of them had 5 rings on it. And needing 5 rings to control that creature must have been really tough. Maybe Ark's gonna have a real challenge with this one. So I imagine we might see it this episode. Or maybe they'll leave it off to the final episode. So I don't really know what else we're gonna have this episode other than the start of this confrontation. If it is this episode. But there's only one way to find out. As a reminder, This is a timer reaction, which means you sync up your own version of mine and we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're back here. So, is it showing this part again? Mostly because we know what's happened. Fumba, that's the name. Yeah, we're just reviewing this part again. And you better get those kisses in, because you're done. The Mitianos, that's right, that's the name of the emperor. But yeah. The plan fell the nation, that's right, that's what the plan was about. So yeah, we're just rewatching this part again. With the monsters he has at the bottom. Not really sure what the monsters are. And there goes the other girl. Mm-hmm. Is it gonna show the 5 rings again? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and now we have the opening. I wonder if next episode we're actually going to see the animation for the opening again, or if it's just going to play the song, or if not at all. Because some final episodes have that variation. Like, I believe today was the final episode of Your Boy Kong Ming, and it did not have the opening in it. Right? Yeah, I don't think it did. And just out of nowhere, the horses are gone. Like the other two are worried and he's just having fun. Him just laughing. It's very energetic. Okay. Kasich. Sorry. Okay, now they're not in the border anymore. And we have Ark doing the introduction again. Demo. No? Okay, sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they're gonna go collect information. You know who would be good in that with that? Xiaomi. But she's nowhere near. Let's see how they do with collecting information. Okay, she's going on the Dark Parts account. Walnuts with honey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, couldn't beat those screams or no? Did you guys choose a meetup place? Oh. So I'm guessing Ark gonna come in. He's doing his job as a paladin. Armored head flick. Very strong. Now let's see how she's gonna act. Is she? I don't know yet. I just met her. Kinda. Somebody's jealous. I wonder why. No idea. Call it jealousy. That is not a tiger. And yeah, those guys were working for him. As simple as that. Is it? Yep. Is it gonna be you? I still can tell what is in there. And yes, it's showing the 5 rings again. A second time this episode. Either they're gone location wise or gone condition wise. Fair. Oh yeah? See? She's pointing that out. He's not even paying attention. Because he did not think anything about that situation. What is with this music? Weird choice, but I like it. I mean, you did see guards on the outside. Are you gonna break the wall? Oh, never mind. Secret passage. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Are they gonna reach Fumba's hideout? Ark, would you do the honors? I see. She was just pushing the wrong way. What did you find, Panta? And what do we have here? That tells me nothing. Yeah, I guess it's just showing a massive space with all those pillars to hold it up. Oh, and there's Fumba. We found him pretty quick. And just like that, huh? Oh, he has some kind of ability. It's like controlling her. Yeah. Okay, she just. I still. How can you tell she's a dark elf? Kinda. Okay, that did not work. The monster tamed barbarian laughs in the darkness. So he's a barbarian? How is he able to manipulate her like that? So is this like what she's dreaming about while all that's going on? And that's what why she's fighting? I feel like it's not gonna work if you do it multiple times, you know? Really? Really? I thought it was not doing anything. Oh, there's something in her hood. Like a little imp. So was it like she was getting dispelled and then spelled again? How did he get there to begin with? The Zombania monster sorcerer. Fumba Zombania. Mm. But then why does he need the rings from the Emperor, huh? Yeah, okay. Arcs putting things together. Close. That's the mark on him. Yeah, it's on the ear. He's gonna say they were eating. Yeah, yeah. Magic experiments. That I did not expect. And then there was some left over that. Chop the head off like that. But this time he's not able to stay calm, huh? Okay. Oh, the giant basilisk. Monster he never seen. He's just cutting everything. You know, though he was doing that fight against a giant basilisk in the beginning. Shield bash. A classic move. Are we gonna see other skills? Or maybe not. Yomi popping in. Okay, that was a nice surprise. Liquid prison. Not really sure how she got here or what, but or why, but very welcome. Is Goemon also here? Okay, all the ninjas are here. Okay. And Goemon as well. You don't know who is Saizo or Sarutobi. And I feel like I'm missing one. What was the other one again? Like there's Hanzo, Sarutobi, Saizo. No, she did not. Yes, for some reason she decided not to talk. Yeah. You know, some people call it jealousy, but Art calls it prickly. Now his big boss. But I did call that Shioma would be good to collect info. Little did I know that she did collect the info. Couldn't you have used gates instead of small dimensional moves? You definitely did not do that in one dimensional move. Because that would be way too OP for a move that's already way too OP. And let's see, what is the beast that is awakened? Is it like a Hydra? Yeah, it is a Hydra. I know my monsters. But that's why it was all those heads. But it only showed one instance of 5 rings. And it kind of makes sense of 5 rings because it has 5 heads. So it's like controlling each one. I wonder if this one, like, how regenerative is this one's head? Does it split? Does it regenerate a head immediately? But it seems like this is a top tier monster. So maybe Ark's gonna need the ninja's help. Which, by the way, was a nice surprise. I did not expect them at all to be here. I thought it was that arc. That arc is over, so now the ninjas are gone. If there's another season, they might show up, but for this season, not anymore. Little did I know, I was wrong. There's Shiome. And the others also showed up in the background, taking care of the backup. But how did Ariana get in contact with them? Maybe next episode we might learn something, how they came in contact. And Ponta? Oh, I shall cut through the world's evil. And now Ponta? Things are getting tense, so here's some stew for you. Manga Sawano howls hanging with Ponta. Oh, look at all those cats. And we're back. So, okay. Things move on a bit faster than I expected, and some stuff happened that I was not even expecting it, but okay. So we had them reaching the city. They went to look for information, so they split up. Ark was talking with the townsfolk while Ariana was looking in the dark alleys and everything, talking to those people. Ark ends up hearing a lady in peril and goes save her. Takes care of the hooligans, and as she's hugging him in gratitude, Ariana shows up. And she's a bit prickly. Ark does not even think of the possibility. It's just, oh, yeah, I just save her. It's alright, yeah. So, what did you do? Oh, that's great. Oh, why are you prickly? But it's kind of interesting that every time he's pointing it out that she's acting in a certain way, he just can't figure out why. Maybe he'll learn it soon. No? Okay. But she had an informant to tell her about where the elves were taken 4 months ago. 4 months, that's a long time. But they went in hoping that they might find someone. Hopefully.
しかし4ヶ月前か。すでにエルフはここにおらず、最悪の可能性も考えられるのではないか。
そうね。それでも私は生きてくれている方にかけたいわ。
They got in there, found the secret passage, which which at the moment I was surprised how they found the secret passage, but I guess if they had Shiomi's information, makes sense. Yeah. They got in there. The door thing was kind of nice. I thought she was just not as strong to be able to push those heavy doors, but it was just because it was to slide, not to push. So they end up meeting Fumba, and he seemed to hypnotize Oriana to fight him. But apparently it was an imp that was giving her visions of training her sister, but when did it get inside her hood? Like, was it because they were distracted paying attention to Fumba and it went through the back? No one paying attention? I guess? So, thanks to those shiny red eyes, Ark was able to figure it out and sent Ponta in. So Ponta actually won a fight. Against the imp, and he just burned its remains. So she was out of the hypnotized state, but she was out of it as well, still unconscious. So he had to fight a lot of enemies, which is weird because in the beginning he was fighting a single giant basilisk, but right now he was fighting a giant basilisk, an ogre, and many other monsters. And he was doing fine for himself. The problem was that Ariane was there and he wasn't really in a position to protect her. Thankfully, before anything happened, Shiomi showed up. And she used a different technique. So right now we had Goemon using 2 techniques, the earth spikes and the metal body, the Tekai, and now we had Shiomi using 2 techniques, the liquid wolves and the water prison. And I thought it would be just Shiomi or just Shiomi and Goemon, but no, it was a whole bunch of ninjas in there. Which is surprising, and I want to hear about how that comes to happen. But Ariane's still out of it at the moment. And before they could take care of Fumba, the monster woke up and everything started to just fall apart, and he was able to run away. Seriously, Ark, you have Dimension Move. Why didn't you catch up to him? But then again, he did use it to have the 3 of them escape. Hopefully the other ninjas escape just fine as well. They're ninjas. I still think we kind of skip ahead and he was just up in the air with the Dimension Move. Like, you definitely use a couple, right? Right? But now our next enemy, the Hydra. he considered a top tier monster with magic, I believe.
高い自己再生能力と水属性耐性を備え持ち、最高位の水魔法も操る上級モンスター。ヒュードラ。
So maybe this one will pose a challenge where he'll need help from the ninjas, if not just Shiomi. Maybe Goemon is also going to come in and help out. And maybe they'll catch Fumba by the end of the episode. But yeah, there's still some things left over, like the politics with the princess and the prince and princess. There's still the emperor. I don't think we're gonna cover all that in one episode, so maybe we'll get a season 2 in the future. Who knows? But that's all for this episode. And with that being said, see you next time. Bye!